Good morning, everybody. This is Kim Danke coming to you live from Kennesaw on this Tuesday morning, June 28th, 2022. And the reason for the big, long sigh is when life goes wrong, you don't go with it. All right. So Daisy has not been feeling well for a few days, and I woke up this morning to messes of all kinds in 3 different rooms. So I've been up since 4. I discovered all of this around 5:30, and I've cleaned stuff. I've collected specimens, and they're in a bag. She's really sick, and so I kept thinking, okay, I'm doing this challenge. I can't go to this networking thing this morning. I've got a one-on-one with a guy that I don't want to go to this morning, not because I don't want to meet with him, but because I've got something else on my mind that's more pressing and important. But I've already rescheduled an appointment with him when I came back from the beach and I'd injured my back. Now I've got another thing, and I'm thinking, Lord, are you telling me something about not meeting with him? What's going on? Why is this going on? But no matter what, I am going to eat off my shibboleth hot menu. If you are not doing the shibboleth hot challenge, join us next week, because there's so many options on here. I mean, so many options on this challenge. I'm actually excited about it. I'm not a big fan of challenges. I was in the beginning when I was in weight loss mode to get things done. But in maintenance, I just want to live, just be. But I wanted to see what the food items were, and you don't get to see what the food items are until you commit to doing the challenge. Well, I committed to do the challenge so I could see what the food items are, and I'm the type of person that's going to finish a commitment. So here I am picking out my foods for today. I'm going to do the Mighty Muffin Day. That's 2 Mighty Muffins, and then either a shellfish and a fibrous carb, lean protein and fibrous carb, or a protein plus fat and a fibrous carb. So that's the day that I'm going to have. I've been up since 4. I have been hungry since 4. I don't typically eat until after 8 just to not start my eating crazy early. I already stopped eating early enough. So anyway, I've made myself wait. And there's a lot of thinking that goes on about food. And the funny thing is, you think you might need a little food to help you through things, but it never does. It never does. So I'm glad that I have stuck with it. This morning, I've got a plan. I'm not going to let what's going on with Daisy affect my eating. Now, I'm canceling other appointments to deal with what's going on, but I'm not going to let it affect my eating. I have a plan, and I'm going to stick with it. So I had planned on preparing some Philippians for you this morning, but I didn't get to prepare Philippians this morning. But what I have been able to do is I have been able to do a little word study on the word calibrate. Yesterday I said recalibrate. Then last night we talked about a little recalibration, but then I thought, well, what if we just need to calibrate for the first time? And so I thought I would do a word study of calibrate, and then maybe we can talk about recalibrate tomorrow and all of that. So I looked up the word calibrate. Oh, I should say, when you hop on here this morning, please say good morning, where you're watching from, and what type of shibboleth day you're having today. You already heard, I'm having an intermittent fasting day on the Shibboleth Hot Challenge, doing the Mighty Muffin Day. Yesterday, I did complete Kim D's Bionic Hemp Day, and I was down 2.5 pounds from that. So yay. I'm at 140 this morning. What I'm hoping is that I can get back down to that 50-pound badge doing this Shibboleth Hot Challenge. So although I wasn't super excited about doing the challenge, I have allowed myself to get excited about it by reading the guidelines, making my plans, setting my day up for success. All right, now let's get to calibrate. Calibrate. Mark, and then it has in parentheses, a gauge or instrument with a standard scale of readings. So calibrate. Mark with a standard scale of readings. See, before shibboleth, I didn't know the standards for eating, especially if you wanted to burn fat or to maintain the weight without inching up over the years. If that has been what's happened to you, you need to calibrate and then keep that calibration going. Another definition of calibrate is correlate the readings of, and in parentheses it says, an instrument. Correlate the readings of an instrument with those of a standard. So we have to look at what we did. We're the instrument. We have to look at what we did each day as compared to the shibboleth shield, the standard, in order to check the measurement's accuracy. How accurate am I at legitimately following the shibboleth shield? Then another one is adjust. Experimental results, in parentheses, adjust to take external factors into account or to allow comparison with other data. This is why longevity is your friend in shibboleth, because if you look at things, if you analyze, if you treat this whole thing as a fun experiment where you figure out what works best for you so that you can get the results and so that you can maintain this for the whole rest of your life, because this is one of the things that is a never-ending event. I've always been a project girl. I like the start and I like the finish of a project, but I've had to train myself and my mind that we can turn this into small little individual projects like the Shibboleth Hot Challenge. We can change it into little projects, but over the long haul, this is a never-ending thing all the way. So then another one was carefully assess, set, or adjust. That is what calibrate means. Well, first of all, in order to calibrate something, you have to have the standards. Some of us didn't know the standards. All you do is go to Fast Track, learn it, do it, and then start every day. You can recalibrate. We talked about in class last night that you can recalibrate daily. And then Amanda said you can calibrate moment by moment. Patricia said hourly. So, and then Lori said daily. So we can recalibrate over and over and over. And we constantly have to kind of recalibrate. So I have some synonyms. I have some synonyms for calibrate. And I want you to tell me one that pops into your mind today, okay, that you resonate with. Balance. Remember yesterday how I said if you have a day where you hog trough on a holiday and then you come back and you want to do a perfect day and you want to really balance or offset that, do something super right and tight to offset that. So balance. Correct. Fine tune. See, there are people that Travis will help fine tune their last 5 or 10 pounds to be able to get that off. Because when you got quite a bit of weight to lose, it's easier to get momentum with that, just kind of generally living the Shibboleth lifestyle. But when you've just got 5 or 10, or you get down to that last 5 or 10, not your first 5 or 10 if you've only got 5 or 10 to lose, but your last 5 or 10 if you've lost quite a bit, you have to start to fine tune things. Fix, improve, overhaul. Anybody need an overhaul? Readjust, regulate, tighten, align, connect, fit, focus, grind, mend, polish, rectify, renovate, repair, service, set, sharpen, square, troubleshoot, bring into line, tune up, and put in working order. These were all different synonyms of calibrate, and I think some of them are more closely related to calibrate than some of the others, but they all have a point in what we can use these words. We can use, I'm going to post this page in the Shibboleth, not the Shibboleth group, the Shibby Show, the group called the Shibby Show. I'm going to take a picture of this and post it there, because you might want to pick a word out for today. And maybe you say, nope, I'm going to be balanced today. I'm going to improve my day today from yesterday. And we're going to get started. We're going to get started today. We're not going to get started tomorrow. Right, Lori? We're going to get started today. So I'm going to post this there. You can find a word there if you want to. But I have a little I have a teaching tool this morning I was going to show you. This is I'm sorry that I'm so close today. I forgot to charge my thing, and I had to set it in a weird position. This is a DJI Mavic Air 2. This is a drone, okay? This drone has to be calibrated to work properly. So a couple of things happen on that drone. When you first get the drone, so DJI made that drone. When they made that drone, they put it in a box. It sits around for a little bit, and then it gets shipped across the country, probably, maybe from another country, but I think this one came from California. Anyway, so came from California, comes to Georgia. You know, there's shifting. There's things that happen. When I pull that drone out of the box, or any high quality piece of electronic equipment like that, they often need to be calibrated. So you have to take that and calibrate it. There's different drones have to be calibrated in different ways. But you need to calibrate it to let it know where it is on planet Earth and set its standards. Okay? But then there is this thing in this drone called GPS drift. So what that means is that over time it starts to lose its calibration, and you can tell that there's a GPS drift because when you're looking at where it says it is as compared to where it really is, it's not the same place. So when you notice that GPS drift is happening with this drone, you have to recalibrate it so that it is more accurate. So that's just like us. If we are not where we think we are, we need to, or where we should be, we need to recalibrate. Maybe we go back to the basics, because that's what a calibration is. A calibration is fixing what has gone awry, what has drifted. It's fixing those things and putting them back to the original standard so it can start again. When this thing has been not calibrated properly, I have had it fly, not this one, another one. I have had it fly underneath vehicles. I've had it do weird, very weird things. And it's actually dangerous if it is not calibrated. And when we talk about something not being calibrated and it being dangerous, think about this. If you are not calibrated in your health, it is a danger to you to not be healthy. So I want you to think about the word calibrate today. If you need to calibrate the original starting point, then get into Fast Track and learn it. If you already know what to do, but you aren't doing it, recalibrate and let's get started doing it. All right. And let's don't delay. Start today. All right. Let's see. Hope y'all enjoyed that word study. Who's on here with me this morning? Good morning, Karen. How are you this morning? Good morning, Deborah. Hey, Rhonda, good morning. Thank you for praying for Daisy. Yes, it is very sick. She is very sick, funny thing is, she's not sick up here. It's all digestive, but it's bad. So I'm going to call Banfield in 9 minutes. Hey, Sharon, good morning. I'm sorry, too. Thank you for saying that. Hey, Colleen, good morning from Michigan. Having a perfect day. Hey, Chris, good morning. Jacksonville, Florida. IMF Day. Hey, Diane, good morning. Now, Diane, let me ask you something. How early were you up this morning? Because like at 4:45 or 5:30 or something, whenever I entered my weight this morning, you had already entered yours for the day, and you are in Central Time. How early were you up? Dang. But good morning from Columbus, Mississippi. IMF Day, day 2 of the Shibboleth Hot Challenge, and she's one of my battle buddies. I've got 3 this week, her, Patty, and Julie. Feel free to battle me anytime, anybody. Hey, Michelle, good morning. Day 2 of the Shibboleth Hot Challenge. Hey, Cindy, good morning. A perfect day. Week 1, day 2 of Shibboleth Hot. That's what it sounds like to me. She's going to do week 2 as well. Hey, Kathy, good morning from Michigan. Having a perfect day. Hey, Amanda. Yes, thank you. It was rough. I went to bed last night and I thought, maybe he'll put her in the garage. I thought, we'll see. Well, maybe she's getting better. No, she's not. Okay, Amanda's having a perfect day. Thank you. The day will, you know what? And I actually ran this kind of stuff through my head this morning. Lord, you know what's going on. I'm giving it to you. because that was a devotion I read this morning when I woke up at 4 o'clock. I read something about giving your things to him. And I did. I gave it all to him. But I have used a lot of paper towels, baby wipes, BioGreen dog cleaner, and latex gloves and bags this morning. I feel like I've been in a crime scene. Hey, Sharon. Okay, Shibboleth Hot, week 1, day 2, a mighty muffin kind of day. You and me, girl, we're doing it together. Hey, Charles, good morning. Good morning. Hey, Sharon. Calibrate, awesome. Thank you, Diane, praying for Daisy. Hey, Michelle, good morning. Been missing the Shibby show. Just watched Sasha and Travis this morning, too. That's why I'm on here a little late. They went live, and I'm like, oh, my goodness. So I was checking because I wanted to be respectful of them and wait till they were finished. So that's what I did. IMF Day in Carrollton, Georgia. Hey, Ron, good morning. Having a perfect day today. Hey, Karen in Porter, Texas, IMF Day. Charles is watching from Chatsworth, Georgia, and doing a Lion Day today. Hey, Dawn, good morning from Oglethorpe, Georgia. Welcome. We're glad you're here. Hey, Lori, having a perfect day in Kennesaw. Y'all, Lori was in class last night. It was so awesome to see her. Hey, Tina, good morning, watching from Madisonville, Tennessee. Awesome. And Lori said we are going to get started right now. That's right. Awesome. Yes, set to define standards. That's right, Sharon. Lori says, poor Daisy, keep us posted on what the vet says. I will. Hey, Greta, good morning from Cohutta, Georgia. Oh, I'm so glad you love the morning lives. That's awesome. I enjoy doing them too. Hey, Jada, when you are calibrated or aligned, it seems so easy. Perfect day in East Tennessee. Jada, I love that. So think about what Jada just said. When you are calibrated or aligned, it seems so easy. So like this little drone that I have here, when it's not doing right, I need to check it out. Where's the problem? Where's the misalignment? Where's the calibration drifted? You fix it and it flies fine. So good connection there, Jada. Hey, Ciara, I need to know more about Battle Buddies. I haven't ever done that, but it sounds fun. So if you go into the Journey Level video library and look up the tutorials, I'm pretty sure I have one on Battle Buddies, and I think I show you how to do it. I made the video so long ago, that's why I'm saying I think I show you how to do it, but I feel like I do. But if you want to be a Battle Buddy, there's a couple of things. In your profile, you need to go into your profile, hit the edit button if you didn't set it up this way when you first calibrated your profile. If you didn't say that you wanted Battle Buddies, you do have to say that you want Battle Buddies and set your profile to public. Now, what that means when your profile is set to public is that it is public to the Shibboleth members that you've chosen to be friends with, and only what you've chosen to show them in your privacy settings. Okay, so it's not like it's public to everybody in Shibboleth. You'd have to be friends with them, and it's not like it's public to everybody in the whole wide world either. Okay, but you have to set it to public, which just means a certain setting in the system, but you aren't like out there in the public. Okay, so you've got to set it to that first. You have to set it to public, then you have to set it to I will accept Battle Buddies. Then you have to make some friends on the Shibboleth website, and it'll give you the option of choosing them for a Battle Buddy. But go watch that tutorial video in the Journey Level tutorial section. Let's see. Amanda says, so grateful for you and the way you think about things. I desperately needed this word last night and today. I'm glad. I had taken 3 holidays, Friday through Sunday, and just ate whatever, whenever. By Sunday, I was so down on myself and frustrated that I allowed myself to not take control on that 3rd day. So Monday and recalibrate was such a perfect message for me. I am so glad that the Lord gives me the right word, the right time for the right people. And it's thrilling because I had never even thought of the word recalibrate until yesterday morning when I was trying to recalibrate from some things too. So it is a really great word. And then as I continued thinking about it, I looked up calibrate, the definitions of calibrate, the synonyms and all of that. So I'm glad that it could be helpful, Amanda. And let's just get back to business. Let's recalibrate. See, you're calibrated. You know the standards now. Now it's a recalibration. And we have to do that to be flying safely. Diane says, click the resources button and scroll down to Battle Buddy. You may have to go to your profile first to allow Battle Buddy. Then you can search people by username or name. I'm going to give y'all a huge tip right now. Sometimes finding friends on the Shibboleth website is not that easy because you have to know, it's just not that easy. You have to know for sure their username is what I found out, but I'm going to show you something. If you go into the challenges section, okay, what I'm doing right now is I am going into the wall breakers and challenges, the orange section. I'm clicking on group challenges. I'm going right here to that Shibboleth hot challenge. Okay, so it's going to pull up the Shibboleth hot challenge. All right. Okay, so it's got the top 10 of each of the different groupings, but if you keep going down, it's going to list every challenger that's in there. And you'll see their name, like I see at the top, Hope Davis, and I see Jerry Leonard and Naomi Lee. So I see their names. You know what? If there's a little setting, like a cogwheel right there. When I click that little cogwheel, it gives me the option of friending them or following them or sending them a message and viewing their profile. But if you want to be friends with somebody, click friend. So if you want to be friends with everybody that's on this Shibboleth Hot Challenge, go to that little cogwheel and start sending friend requests. Now, every once in a while, I'll send too many requests. The system will tell me I've sent too many. I give it a break for a couple hours. I go back and refriend them. So that's how you can find some friends too, especially if you know they're doing this challenge, but you can't figure out how to find them in the friend section. I think that Sergey needs to continue working on developing that just a little bit better. Let's see. I don't know, Michelle. The baby did come and another dog did come. I thought that she was okay. I mean, she's had company before, so I don't really know. But thank you for thinking of that, Michelle. Diane, I was wondering if you were up about that time. I thought, dang, she is up early already. Ciara, it's definitely easier in alignment. It's like when your car needs an alignment. If you take your hands off the wheel for just a second, then you're off the road and it's harder to keep on the road. Yes, like that, and get in the buggy with a bum wheel. Yes, you have to work really hard to keep it on. So let's calibrate originally and then recalibrate whenever we need to. Awesome, Ciara. Awesome. Hey, Greta. Good. That's what you needed, a recalibration. And Ciara says, awesome sauce. Yes, I just showed y'all a little tip on there. And how come I know all these things? I push, I play, I try. I am not afraid of messing anything up because we can always fix it if we need to. Whoops, I just dropped my phone. But just click and play and have fun. All right, so today's Tuesday. A lot of us are on Shibboleth Hot. Let's make it that perfect day. We can do this. We can have great results this week. We're wrapping up the month too. Let's finish strong. Let's finish strong this month. Let's not lose any ground. What else can I tell you? What else can I tell you to motivate you? Thank you, Sharon. This is another Shibboleth shirt, kind of a salmon color, which is nice. Journal. Go ahead and mark your day this morning. And then if you're watching on replay, hello. Please type in hashtag Shibboleth for his glory, or maybe type in hashtag whatever synonym of calibrate meant something to you today. All right, y'all have a great day. I'm going to call Banfield. Bye.